Hello friends, welcome you all once again in lecture series Manufacturing Technology. I am Amit Tiwari, Assistant Professor, Department of Mechanical Engineering, Suresh Kyanvyar University, Jaipur. Today is the 17th lecture of the series and the unit 3 is currently covered. Topic of the today lecture is Principle and Mechanism of Rolling. The objective of today's lecture is to create shape with the desired geometrically dimension and material properties with maintaining the same volume of matter. So basically, in the today lecture, we are using some rolling processes, and because as we know that some geometry will be decided or design the geometry, or we can make some property enhancing, and with the same volume we covered to maintain the same volume. So the rolling is the best option. So basically, we deciding that today to create a shape with the desired geometrical dimension with maintain the mechanical property while maintaining the same volume of the metal. Outcomes at the end of this lecture, the student will be able to understand about hot rolling, increasing in height of roll groups, which was a function of its explanations, caused by the process parameters resulted in increasing in thickness of rolled stock, which affected the mechanical property of the roll sample, such as ultimate tensile strength and the yield strength. So, and at the end of this lecture, student will be able to understand due to the hot rolling process, if we are doing the hot rolling processes, then we also increasing the mechanical property, ultimate tensile stress by these, and to decreasing the some thickness with the help of the roller strokes. So these are the some advantages of, or we can say that some unit technique will be understand at the end of this lecture. The student will get the today. So let's start. It is starting from the rolling, the introduction of the rolling. So what is the rolling? First of all, the caution arrives that the rolling, that means the rolling of the roller with the help of the wheel. That, but no, it is we can say a cylindrical roll basically we use for to applying to some particular area to pressure or to cross section area. We reducing from the if the large diameter and we reduce diameter with the help of roller. So what we are formed with the rolling, that is the rolling is a forming operation on cylindrical rollers wherein cross-sectional area of the bar of plate is reduced with a corresponding increasing in length. The metal is thin and elongated by compression and shear forces, but increased in width only slightly. Because of its high surface finishing maintained on the rolls, the surface of the stock is burnished by the rolling action and the attain a smooth, bright finishing. So what we happen to is in the rolling process, the forming are using because we are just taking the two roll in the upper part and the lower part, and between the we are placing on the workpiece here. So you will apply the pressure from the bottom to the upper and apply the pressure, and we can reduce the cross area and continuously roller we are moving with a certain RPM with the high pressure applying on cross section area. We have to reduce the diameter from the original cross section. You can find out some large one, and after that you will find out the new cross section that is smaller one. So these are some applications to be change the cross sectional area without removing without changing the mechanical property. But it will also enhance the mechanical property if you are using the roller. If you are using the roller operation, that is if you are using the rolling operation in the case of making the rail track. If you are making the rail track, then the hot rolling process are using, because for making the rolling hot process, it will be increasing the ultimate strength, toughness, hardness of the particular rail steel if you are doing a rolling, because there are some certain applied forces there, and to maintain the fixed dimension or to give the fixed standard shape with the help of the rolling, it will be possible. So that's why we are using the rolling nowadays, very popular in the for maintaining the structure of giving the geometry, desirable geometry. People providing to reduce the cross-sectional area by applying some forces and with the help of the roller. So this process is one of the most widely used for all of the metal working processes because of its highly productivity and low cost. It very highly productivity possible and with a with a minimum investment of the cost. So rolling will be able to produce component having constant cross sectional throughout its length, and the many shapes such as the I, T, L. This type of sections are channel sections are possible to, but not very complex shape will be possible to roller, because it is possible to produce a special section such as railway wagon wheels and by rolling the individual pieces. So these are the basically the rolling applications are used to design or to create a shape or proper form, that is I section, T section, and L section. And these sections are generally used in the railway department because I section are, because the railway track are basically the I section form. So with this easy to construction, it is easy to maintain the structure and the shape of the rail with a standard format. So why due to for maintaining this type of structure, we will prefer the rolling process, hot rolling process for to maintain the quality of the rail track or to increasing the property of the rail track mechanical property also, but the helping increasing by this type of technique. So this is very popular. It is very generally used in the market nowadays, and every for every industry are preferring this type of technique to increase in the mechanical property and to give the desired shape or geometry shape for the I section, T section, L section, but not complex section will be deformed because it's not possible to in the because the design of this particular rolling machine is to only designed for the I, T, and L section, and this type of section generally used for the rolling rather than to the complex sections. So what are the principle and mechanism of rolling the process as illustrated? And the figure you can show it after I will show the figure. Just wait for a minute. The roll are in contact with the passing metal piece over a sufficient distance, presented by the arc LM, and the angle LOM suspended at the center of the roller by the arc LM is called the angle of friction, or the angle of contact, or the maximum angle of bite we can say that. So it is a figure between the surface of the metal pieces and a roll which can provide the required strip of the roller over the metal pieces to draw the letter through the M, and the greater the coefficient of friction among the possible reductions. So the pressure exerted over the metal by the roller is more, or we can say it not uniform throughout. It is the minimum at both the extremes, that is L and M, and maximum at the point alone as the non-slip point, or we can say at the point of maximum pressure. So at this point, the surface of the metal and the roller move at the same speed. Before reaching this point, that is from the L to S, the metal moves slower than the roller, and the frictional force act in the direction of to draw the metal pieces into the roller. So after crossing the neutral points, S, that is we consider from S to M, and the metal moves from the roller. As it is being extruded, as the friction opposing the travel triangle to the hull and the metal track, this result is the setting of the stresses within the metal to the obstacle introduced. So as you know that during the mechanism or during the principle of mechanism rolling we adopted, that is first of all what we do, there's a simple mechanism, that is you can select the I section bar where you can the bottom part you can apply the one roller, and the upper part you can apply the roller, and running with the some limited both the running with the same RPM, with the high RPM or to low RPM, it's setting on the diameter of the workpiece. Because diameter is too hard, it will increasing the high speed or with the maximum pressure force we required in the Newton, basically to reduce the diameter or to make a we can standard shape we will maintain for this. For applying the condition for making the particular L section, T section, I section, what type of design we want to make, or we can show the design criteria. That is depending upon the roller forces and materials mechanical property. Because if use this material and weaker the mechanical property, then it is not applied too much amount of pressure, because suddenly it will break, the chances will be occur. So for maintenance, you will be preferred that the maximum temperature will be maintained for the hot rolling are doing. If the maximum temperature occurred, and it will easily to be, we can say that the to be plastically converted and it not regain the shape. So these are all the factors we generally consider during the for mechanism of the rolling or other aspect to be used. We can refer that it as a T, I, L, I, B, I, and TF, LF, and the BF be the initial and the final thickness, length, and the breadth of the metal pieces respectively. So when you find out the absolute draft, where del T del C is equal to del T is equal to under bracket Ti minus Tf in mm. If you find the absolute elongation, del L is equal to under bracket Lf minus Li mm. If you find the absolute breadth, that is del B is equal to Bf minus Bi in mm. So spread is proportional to the draft and depends upon the thickness. So spread is proportional to the draft and depends upon the thickness. and the width of the jaw. So spread increasing with increasing the roller diameter and coefficient of friction, as well as with the fall in temperature of the metal in course of the hot rolling. So what we are doing some type of operation that is spread is proportional to the draft, and depending upon the thickness, which is the depending upon the width, what type of the diameter of the workpiece. Because if you want to reduce the diameter, you have to maintain the forces applied on the workpiece. Because at that diameter, what type of you can find out to this diameter, then there are certain forces are limited. Because if you apply the more force, you can reduce the diameter too much, and which is remove the material that is not required for the further operation. So for maintain the quality of the workpiece, so maintain the quality will be maintained by the applying the forces and applying the thickness of what the thickness of it you want to detect it or what you want to reduce by the help of the roller. It will be maintained by applying the forces and as well as speed of the roller also. Because the speed of the roller indicate that if you do not increasing the too much amount of pressure, it will not reduce and it will the more power consumption will be required. So for maintain all the structure, it will be easy to construction. It will be said that the generally applied for the LIT section within the market. Railway industries are the mostly used for this roller for the hot rolling processes, and there are some also research are doing the for hot rolling processes that is used by the railway department or to make the steel industries for that, because it is very popular process for making the I section. And because rail is because you know that the rail diameter and the rail structure are very long rail track, and there are certain fixed standard we form the formation of the rail track, because it will require some standard format. And you how you can prevent it? You can prevent by the some standard terms we have used for the maximum thickness, maximum pressure, maximum RPM. You will provide for that. So you will achieve with the roller easily. Now, as you show in this diagram, that is diagram show that you can see here. These are the workpiece placed on the between the two roller. These are the upper roller and the bottom roller. These are the top roller. And we can see, you can see these are the moving in the same direction. Both direction are same. But what happened in this? What happened? How you can find out the how you can calculate the some we can say readings, or you can find out the standard parameters. So with the help of this, you can find out the metal piece. It is a metal piece. The cross-sectional area is the TI, is the initial thickness. TI, that is the initial thickness of the, that is the initial original thickness of the metal workpiece. But after the roller, there is a TF, that is the final thickness. You can got the final thickness, but the reducing the some cross-sectional area. Because during this roller, you can apply the load on the area. You can see here, upper roller and the bottom roller are moving in the same RPM, or just apply some forces in the on that particular area to reduce the diameter of the workpiece. And you can find that is a maximum grain size of the larger the grain size on this section, and when you are rolling this, reducing the some grain size and increasing the mechanical property of this new roll formation, because that is the final shape. It is the initial shape, it is the final shape. And also you can say that is the initial velocity and this is the final velocity. That is, we can find out with the new formation of the metal by the help of the roller. So these are the rolling. These are some rolling principles basically we use for that. And the velocity of the rolling. This is the velocity V at velocity of rolling. Or the middle, or the center of point of the roller. And you can see in this diagram that is OL, that is the length where to apply the pressure on that particular workpiece here, and use the coefficient of friction, because during the roller hot rolling process, coefficient of friction will be increasing, and due to increase the coefficient of friction, it will increase necessary to maintain the temperature, because the two-down temperature will increasing at the surface of workpiece, it will reduce the too much diameter, because it also reduce the property when you increasing the temperature of the workpiece more. So how you can manage? You can managing by to maintain that speed or to maintain the temperature, to maintain the roller forces applying on that particular pressure. So you as you see the diagram, the pressure P is applied on the surface middle area at the maximum area, because this area will convert the cross section. This is the initial area cover, and in this section, this is a curve section you can see here. These are the starting of the new section, and is a plastically deformation of the material permanently, which is not regained by the other after removing the roller forces. Because these are the original cross section area you can see in this particular box. These are the original cross section area, And these are the final cross section area you can find out with the I section or T section you will be formed for applying the some forces at the bottom side and the upper side on the and on between the material. So these are some rolling process basically we adopted for reducing the diameter or for increasing the mechanical properties of the material, that is the ultimate tensile stress, or we can say that the elongation percentage or hardness and toughness. These all are the some basically this type of property are we using to improve with the help of the hot rolling process that generally we use for the railway track. Because I'm just saying the railway track example I'm giving more and more because it is basically used for the hot rolling process from there, and you apply the material for this, and it is very easy. It is not a difficult task. Basically, it is an easy task to obtain. It is a very easy task and physical task to obtain, but it is to maintain the quality of the work. We will apply some demonstration. We will apply the from roller also. So these are the roller we basically use for that. It is with the help of this rolling machine, hot rolling process. Generally this rolling process are used very widely in the department of railway, department of steel industries also. With the help of this, you can reduce the diameter. Once I can tell you, that is TI, that is initial thickness, TI, that is the final thickness. So these are the original cross section area. After converting, after applying the rolling on the surface, you can find out the final shape, that is a TI, that is the final thickness of the workpiece. This is the initial velocity, and these are the final velocity. Okay, and these are the some pressure we applied on the surface for workpiece, and these are the P where to the increasing the pressure and to reducing the diameter with the help of applying some pressure on the surface of workpiece through the rollers. Now that is a metal rolling process. That is like you can see in this diagram. These are the applying that is a metal rolling process, that is width, initial width and the final width. So initial width is this one, and this is a final width. This is a BF. You can see, and this is diagram. You can apply the metal rolling processes, where to increasing the diameter or decreasing the diameter for applying some forces on the particular area. These are the some roller applying for the lower part and the upper part, and to reduce the diameter like by this with the alpha reducing the diameter for applying the some rolling forces of the workpiece. Now relative draft, if you find out the relative draft, you can find out the relative draft of the rolling process. You can find the formula, apply the formula, that is RT is equal to del T divided by Ti is equal to under bracket Ti minus Tf divided by Ti under bracket close into multiply by 100. And you can find out the value of relative draft in percentage. The elongate coefficient, that is the gamma, is equal to Lf divided by Li, that is the initial length to the final length. How much increment in the length and elongation will be checked by the formula of applying by gamma is equal to Lf divided by Li. So at the moment of bite, the two forces acting on the metal from the side of each roll. So at the moment of the bite, two forces acting on the metal from the side of each roll, that is the radial and the normal forces P, and tangential forces, frictional forces mu P, where mu is the coefficient of the friction between the metal and the roller surfaces. The part will be dragged in the if the result and of the horizontal component of the normal forces P, and the tangential forces mu P is directed in the horizontal way, that is direction determined by the P sine alpha is equal to mu P cos alpha, where mu is equal to 10 alpha, and alpha is we can find out by the single value of alpha is 10 inverse mu. So at this formula, you can find out the P sine, that is we can set at the pressure, or we can set up tangentially for the normal force P, and in the tangential force, that is mu P, indicated by the horizontally portion. So P, that is simply we can find out with the, we can set at P is the sine alpha, that is the normal force acting on the roller, and mu P cos alpha is acting on the tangential forces acting on the roller. And from that P to P cancel, and sine divided by cos, that is a 10 theta. So mu is equal to 10 alpha total we can find. And alpha you can find out alpha is equal to 10 inverse. Because how we can find out the formula? Use the formula we made. The p is cancelled by right into left hand side, and the sine is divided, goes sine divide goes to the this one. So cos sine divided, that is a sine tan theta alpha, and your mu is we can reciprocal here. So mu is equal to tan alpha, and you can find the value of alpha is equal to tan inverse by inversing the tan, so is equal to mu. So you can find the value of that. So it's very simple calculation. So you can, by this you can find out the alpha value and mu, the coefficient of performance. You can find out coefficient of friction. You can find out. You can find out the alpha also for this diagram. It is very easy to understand. Or I hope you understand this calculation to find out the relative draft and the elongation coefficient gamma to in the percentage. Now that is the when alpha is greater than inverse tan inverse mu. The conditions are the metal would not enter the surface space between the roller automatically, that is unaided. The conditions are occur basically. At this condition, what happens is that when alpha is greater than tan inverse mu, the metal would not enter the space between the. So when the metal will not enter the space between the rollers automatically, that time the alpha is not alpha greater than the tan inverse. So these are the conditions we obtain for to measuring the roller temperature or roller forces applying on the particular area workpiece. The maximum permissible angle of bite, the maximum permissible angle of bite, that is or contact depending upon the value of mu, which in the turn depending upon materials of roller, job being rolled, roughness of their surface, and rolling temperature and speed. So the materials of the roller, job being rolled, roughness of their surfaces, and rolling temperature, speeds are to be find out depending basically depending upon the value of mu. So if the value of mu basically increasing, the roller of metal roller, job being rolled, roughness of their surface, rolling temperature and speed is all are the basically depending upon the value of mu. If the value of mu increasing, this all of the factor will affected by the coefficient of friction. So when you can as it know that is speed, when the speed is increasing, if you increasing the speed of the roller, definitely the coefficient of friction will increase. Due to the coefficient of friction increasing, the roller temperature will increase because it increase in the heat, and due to the heat increase, the temperature will increasing, and the roughness, a bit more the temperature will increasing, it affected the roughness of the surface. Because the surface of the roughness is increasing, it will reduce the quality of the material, and after that being the roll and the job materials of the roll will needed. So these are the some corresponding values which are the depending upon the mu. So if so during the roller, the if mu will increasing, it will we can say that affected the such parameters. So at the end, we can say that in the hot rolling, the value of alpha and hence mu should be greater, since the maximum possible reduction is desired. In the hot rolling, the value of alpha and the hence of mu, the value of alpha, that is alpha is the value of mu that we can consider the two value. First is the alpha for the hot rolling process, and second is hence mu. Mu is the coefficient of friction. So should be greater since the maximum possible reduction is desired. So when the maximum production reduction is desired, that is usually in the hot rolling evacuation is necessary, because we know that since the maximum possible reduction is desired, and for mu and alpha is greater, so the we can need the hot rolling lubrication very not necessary at the conditions of the rolling parameter. So in the cases of primary reduction, rolling mills such as blooming or rough milling mills, for structure element, the roller may be sometime to be wrecked. In cases of primary reduction, roller mills such as grooming or roughening, rolling the mills for the structure element, the roll may be something great to increase in the mu. That is, a raking is the process of making a certain fine grooving on the surface of the roller to be increasing the friction. So at a time, what happens is in cold rolling, since the rolling lid are very high, mu should be much more, not be more, or we can say there are rolls for the cold rolling process are obtained on the ground, and the lubrication we employed for this to reducing the mu. So basically, what we happen, we reducing the friction, coefficient of friction by applying some lubricants on the surface of we can say on the surface of metal we using for the rolling purpose. So that is a 2 degree to 10 degree. So for cold rolling of oil, sheet, and strip are used for cold rolling and strip rolling. Second, it is a 15 degree to 20 degree. For hot rolling of sheet and strip are used. Okay, so there are some different bitters and angles are the value you are using. That is a 2 degree to 10 degree. For cold rolling, the oil sheeted strip used, oil covered with sheet and strip. And if you the temperature of the degree of 15 to 20 in between them, the hot rolling basically prefer for the straight sheet and strip. And if the 24 degree to 30 degree operand with degree temperature degree, that angle will be for that hot rolling of heavy beetles and blooms are used for that. So these are the some conditions basically occur for the maximization or minimization degree, which will be our operand for the cold rolling purpose. So these are the some technique we usually use for that. In the second, that is the volume of metal that enter the roller stand should be same as the leaving it. So accepted because as the volume of metal enter the roller, so the diameter will be large, and during the diameter you can the volume will be large also. So when you enter this roller metal to the between the two rollers, and about the time that should be same as leaving it accepted in initial passes when the might be some losses due to the filling of avoid and cavities in the ring knot. So it may be observed that some might be losses will be observed. That is, you can calculate by some losses are for the during the processes to ignore the might. That is the filling of the voids and the cavities. Since the area of the cross section decreased, since the area of the cross section get decreased, and the metal leaving the roller would be the higher velocity than when it enter. So when the metal leaving the roller will be at the higher velocity than when the rejected. So these are the main important point. When the metal enter, the roller will be higher velocity when it enter. So it is a requirement because if you do not enter the high velocity, it will reduce the diameter. Initially, it will not possible, but the after some time will be increasing the forces. So with the increasing of high velocity, it will beneficial for to maintain the shape of the workpiece. Secondly, initially when the metal enter the roller, the surface piece of the roller is higher than that of the incoming tool. So what we do basically initially when the metal will enter, so it will be increasing the roller that will incoming tools are to be generated whenever whereas the metal velocity at the existing is higher than that of the surfacing space of the roller. So that time will be reducing for that the velocity of the existing is higher than that of the surface speed of the roller are be increasing. So between the entrance and the existing, the velocity of metal is continuously changes, and whereas the rolling velocity remain constant. So these are some conditions basically we obtain, that is to entrance or to existing, the velocity will remain constant or be increasing continuously or changes as the condition we occur for the we as per the condition. So for the forward slip condition and the backward slip condition are obtained. That is for forward slip condition are that is Vf minus Vr divided by Vr. Vf minus Vr divided by Vr into 100. You can find out the forward slip in percentage. From the if you case in the backward slide, that is a Vr minus Vi divided by Vr into multiplied by the 100. So you can find out the formula for the backward slip, and these are the formula for the upper forward slip. So where the Vi, that is the initial metal speed, Vf is equal to final metal speed, and Vr is equal to surface perceptible speed of the roller. So you can find out the this value. We can put the value here for the initial metal speed. You can, for example, the initial metal speed is 500 rpm, and after the final speed it is 800 rpm. So you can calculate and what are the surface of the spherical speed of roller. So roller will speed between the 3 to 10 meter per second. Or what are the speed of the we can say the roller or the metal. So both are, you can put the value of this particular standard format, or you can find out the forward slip and the backward slip with the help of this formula. So at the end, that is a percentage of cold work. If you find that percentage cold work, that is will be calculated by the AI minus AF divided by AI into 100. That is, you can put the value of area that will be allocated by the thickness into breadth. So Ti Bi, that is the initial thickness and initial breadth, minus Tf Bf, that is the final thickness and final breadth. And you can find out that is the Ti minus Tf divided by F. So you can formula put for find out the percentage of a cold work, how the percentage of cold work will be area. So where the AI is the initial area and AF is a final cross sectional area of the workpiece, you will be calculated by this. So you, as you know that the where you put the BI is equal to BF, or you can put where the BI is equal to BF. So therefore you can use this BI and between plus to minus be used for that, and remaining portion will be mentioned, it is TI minus TF divided by TI. Okay, and finally this one. So this into the 100 we can calculate the percentage of cold work. Now in the process, that is a process variable in rolling processes. So the process variables in rolling processes are the major process are in the rolling, such as the diameter of roller first, second is angle of bite, third is the speed of rolling, fourth is strength of work material, material. So these are the four processes. There are many processes we will discuss in the later. That is are the main process of the variable in rolling the processes, that are diameter of the roller, what diameter of roller will be selected to reducing, and what are the origin diameter, how the diameter will be reduced, and what diameter will be reduced with the standard format. For example, if you are doing fabricate the rail steel, that initial diameter very high, but you want to fix the diameter of a particular standard format, so you will be format with the help of the diameter of roller calculated by applying the too much force or and the moderate force as per design, as per the requirement of the workpiece. After the angle of the bite, that means it will say that to be increasing the angle to, that is 5 degree to 2 degree at the display depending upon the conditions occur. Okay, then speed of the rolling. What speed of rolling you are using to perform operation perform, depending upon the mechanical property of the work material and the pressure applied for this. And about that is strength of work material, because work material based strength is very necessary to find out. After that, you will be applying some forces or certain speed as per the condition of the work material. If you do not aware and if you do not check, find out the strength of the material, and you will apply the certain forces, or it will be chances that if the forces are not bear that particular work material, it will break during this during the rolling process. So first of all, you will find out the some specific mechanical, find out mechanical properties of the workpiece material. After that, you will be find, after that you will be doing the rolling process. It will be helpful to you. So after that, the first point is temperature. How much temperature will increase on the surface of the workpiece during the process? It will be fine to understand, because during the temperature, but more temperature increase, the coefficient of friction will be affected to reduce the surface quality. So that is rolling gap and draft are responsible for that. Coefficient of friction basically we find out, and dimension of the sheets. So these are the load. How can you find out the rolling load? Can be calculated by P is equal to L into B into PM, where L is equal to rolling strip contact length, B is equal to breadth of sheet, and PM is equal to mean specific pressure. So this is the L depending on the roller diameter and angle of bite, where the L is depending upon the roller diameter and the angle of bite. It is approximately given the formula by L is equal to under root R dot del T, R dot del T, where R capital is equal to roll diameter and del T is equal to draft, that is the Ti minus Ti, that is the initial thickness of workpiece minus to final thickness of the workpiece, that is del T, and PM that depend upon the R, Ti, TF and yield strength of the work material. So these are some conditions must be obtained for that to find out the formula of the given material with the help of the rolling processes. Seventh, that is next, that is during the some points are to be considered during the hot working or rolling processes, is carried out to roll ignores into slab. First of all, in the hot rolling is carried out to roll ignores into slab, blooms on the billets. So these are the some, first of all you will carried out the condition, that is a slabs, blooms and a beater you can put on the roller. After that you will be perform the rolling operation. That is easy to work, and it will perform the operation that will give the appropriate result for them. On further hot rolling plates, the bar, round, structure shape and rail are obtained. So these are the some rolling operations to be find out the structure will be produced by hot rolling process, that the plates will be produced, bars, round, structure shapes and the rails are to be produced by the hot rolling processes. Because of its limitation in equipments and workability of material. Obviously, the limitation equipment, because we have only the two rollers are here and some we can say that applying the forces between placing the workpiece material between the rollers. So these are some limitation workability of metals are required. So rolling is done in progressive step that it is number of passes through the roller may be required to get the required configuration. How much number of roller get passes to be reduced the diameter, it will be more important to find out this. So for example, in 10 roll passes are required to get the 100 mm into 10 mm billets reduced to 12 mm rod. So for example, that if you are using the hot rolling processes, that is a 10 roll process. For the 10 roller we required for the operation, and to get the 100 mm into 100 mm billet reducing to the 12 mm rod is the shown in figure. So the initial few passes are designed to merely reduce the cross section area, whatever the requirement. So for that application, you will select the slow roller passes for that. While the intermediating passes not only reduce the area but also try to bring the shape close to the final shape. It also helps for that to reducing the area, not only reducing the area, but also try to bring the shape close to the final shape. Finally, or finishing passes bring the material to the ground shape or size are as follows. So finally, we can say that the final or finishing passes bring the material to be required shape or size, which are very helpful to understand the passage parameter to be work with them. So you can see in this diagram that is the roller passes to get. So roller passes to get the 12 mm rod from the 100 into 100 mm billets. So if you find that that is the direction here to what is the final product, there is a final dimension 100 into 100 mm billet. So first of all you passes this first section is here, second section, third section, fourth section, fifth is a number of 10 sections are here to be passes for roller with the dimension of 100 into 100 mm billet to be fabricate this type of it, they are giving a dimension like this. So what I'm saying, I'm just saying you can calculate this. I'm just saying that is the you can calculate all this slip forward. You can with the help of this you can find out the formula. So passes slot are the very easy. Passes slot are very easy because it will depending upon the some condition, that is a cold rolling and hot rolling. If the degree of the beetle are used under this category, so you select for this, and if the degree of beetle are under this category, you select for this. These are the responsible for that. Then after that, you will be also calculate by the forward slip, FF, IFR with the help of the forward slip, with the help of the backward slip. So you just remind this value to be calculated in the percentage, what percentage we require, because the line indicate that the volume of metal that enter the rolling should be the same as the living. The expected, it is a condition we require basically. If expected, we do not change the condition. We don't change the mechanical, we increasing the mechanical property basically during this rolling process. So these are the some advantages. These are the some conditions we will be appear for the making the object. That is I section, T section, L section for that. So these are the some conditions will be required. It will be easy to understand. So all the conditions are obtained. You can find the formula. You can put the formula by rolling load. What load are applying for that particular operation. And first of all, to check the mechanical property, after to check the temperature limitation, after to check the coefficient of friction, and also the some toughness, hardness, because during the process, some of the material are not having the bearing the capacity as you applied the load. Then it will be chances that it will break the material or destroy the material which is not used for the further purpose. So these are the some diagrams we basically structure we are formed for the maintain the quality, maintain the structure, or maintain the volume of the particular initial to the final, which do not change, which is changed on the thickness and the width by the with we do not which do not change the material properties. So at the end of the lecture, I'm just preferring you to some multiple choice questions to understand the hot rolling process and the rolling processes to understand the better finishing or to understand the better knowledge of the with the help of some multiple choice questions. And the first question that I'm asking, that is which of the following is not a type of rolling mill? Their conditions are: A is that a too high rolling mill, B cluster rolling mill, C separation rolling mill, and D tandem rolling mill. The correct answer for this is C, separation rolling mill. So basically what happened is a no type of rolling mill, because these are the unwanted rolling mill are obtained. Basically, we have the understand about a to have two high rolling mill, upper and lower part clustered advantage, 2 to 3 type of roller via passes, and then randomly we are having the rolling mill, but we do not have a separation type of a rolling mill in the type of the rolling mills. So the C question is the answer of that, which is not a part of the type of rolling mills. Second is in two high volume rolling mill, what is the direction of the rolling of the two rollers? The options are A, clockwise, anti-clockwise, B, clockwise, clockwise, C, anti-clockwise and anti-clockwise. Fourth is stationary clockwise. So the correct answer for this clockwise and anti-clockwise, both the two high roll mills are used these two rollers for the direction of clockwise and the anti-clockwise rotation. Third one is in two high rolling mill, if the direction of the roller is reversed, what it is called? A is a too high backward mill, B too high binet mill, C too high reversed mill, and D is a too high anti mill. The correct answer for this is a C, too high reversed mill. Basically, we are using for this because as you know that the too high roll milling, if the direction of the roller is reversed, we are just rolling direction is very reversed. That what is we can say too high reversing mill. As obviously because reverse we can say reversing, we are doing the direction that is anti-clockwise. We are rotating the tool mill in the reverse direction, so we can say that the too high reverse mill be as the answer of this question. Fourth, that is how many roller are used in the four high rolling mill. That is the options are 4, 3, 8, and 14. The correct answer is it 4. Basically, the question is how many roller are used for high mill. So 4 high mill, that is the option is 4 roller. Basically, we are used for that for two upper part and the two lower part. By this, you will be just applying the portion forces on the particular area with the speed maintaining and to reduce diameter. So it is easily to reduce for generally 4 milling mills if we have, so that the 4 roller we have. Fifth one, that is which of the following property does not improve the hot rolling process of cast? Which of the following property does not improve? First is ductility, B shock resistance, C toughness, and D boiling point. The correct answer for this is D, that is the boiling point. So which of the property do not improve? So we do not improve by the hot rolling processes as the boiling point, because we improve the ductility, we improve the shock resistance, we improve toughness, but we do not improve the boiling point with the help of the hot rolling processes. So D option is the answer of this question, which is not improved by the hot rolling processes. Sixth question, that is which of the following article cannot be made from roller? So first option, that is A rail, B helmet, B bar, and D is a plate. Obviously, the helmet is not a part to be made by the folding roller, because the rail are made from the rolling operation. Bars are and plates are also made by the from the rolling hot rolling operation. So these are the all are the except helmet except helmet. These three are the part to be made by the rolling operation. It is will be made, but the helmet is the answer of this question, which is not be part of the cannot be made from the roller. Seventh is the processing of information of new grain is known as the options are first is pre-crystallization, B pre-recrystallization, C recrystallization, and D is a post-crystallization. The correct answer for the B, that is the recrystallization. So the process of formation of new grain is generally known as the recrystallization during the rolling process. And eighth question, that is in deformation by sleep, the deformation of metal take place along. The options are A sleep point, B sleep line, C sleep plane, and D any of the above. So the correct answer for this is C, that is sleep plane is we can say that then the deformation sleep, the deformation of metal take place along the sleep plane. So these are the options. Sleep plane is the correct answer for this question 8. Ninth question, that is in deformation by twin, deformation occur along the two dash plane. The options are A parallel, B perpendicular, C inclined, and D is any of the above. The correct answer for this is A, that is a parallel. So in the deformation by twin, deformation occur along the two plane parallels. Two parallel planes. So between the two parallel planes, we are offering the deformation along the line. Okay. And the last, there's a 10 question is the following are the advantages of hot working of metal, except A, point is close tolerance can be maintained. B, porosity of the metal is minimized. C, grain structure of the metal is refined. And D, no residual stresses are introduced. So the correct answer for this is A. It's a close tolerance can be maintained is not an advantages of hot working metal. Okay, so at the end of this, I am recommend some books to preparing the hot rolling processes for subject of series of manufacturing technology. That is the principle of manufacturing metal and processes by JSM Campbell by Tata McGill Publisher Hill. Second, manufacturing technology forming foundry in welding by MJ Rao from Tata McGill Publisher. And third is the production engineering science PC Pandey and CK Singh from the Standard Publisher. And fourth is manufacturing technology R. K. Rajput by Lakshmi Publication. Last one is manufacturing technology by P.N. Rao by Tata McGill Publisher. So I hope you enjoy this video. If you have any doubt, any query, you will be drop me a mail on my email ID. And it is amit.tiwari@mybrain.com, and you will contact me on my mobile number 8690319448. Thank you so much for listening patiently. I hope you enjoy this video.